Butch asked you guys about defense kind of setting the tone early and, like throwing guys out, a couple of really good plays and some double plays. How big was the defense today for you guys?
I was tickled to death with the composure of the ball club. They reconstructed their lineup. They absolutely put some runners, and here come the intent to bunt. And I think they're like, well, they're going to have to beat us every way we know how. And I thought we handled the bunts great. I threw out a runner, threw a guy out at first base on a throw behind. Just handled everything to a T, and I thought that was huge because any of those could have sparked offense there, and they pushed it to our guys' credit. I thought the word I would use is composure, how they handled the blitz of them coming out trying to create and force offense, and the defense was tremendous. That made me have one of our most enjoyable defensive days, and our offense, I think that was my favorite offensive game. When you get up 2-0 with somebody, they've been able to save some pieces. So we had to run against decent arms the entire day and kept putting at bats together at different times and parts of the ball game. They almost caught us, but they didn't, and had some good at bats to create a lead. Walking there, especially in the ninth inning, there was huge.
I guess I talked a little bit about getting back behind the plate, but just what did you see from him today? I know obviously throwing out 4 guys is pretty impressive, but just what did you see from him top to bottom?
I thought he did great. I thought his energy was good. Played with a lot of spirit today, especially in game 3. We talk about being able to finish a series and to have great energy. I got to go back and watch the game. The biggest flag of concern today would be they had 8 hits, which they pretty much averaged for the weekend, but those 9 freebies are going to get us. They had 6 or 7 walks and a couple of hit batters, and that'll get us. I thought Murphy was pretty positive. He did have the 1 walk, but I thought the ball come out of his hand great today. So I need to see how we're catching the baseball and doing all those things, but he was in tune, great energy. Thought he handled everything. I thought the pitchers made it a little more challenging for him today because we flipped that lineup. We gave a whole time through the lineup. We gave him on base free. So that's eight hits, but it wound up being 19 base runners there, and that one's going to catch us. That's the one thing from today that is going to make it hard to have success, and we won't at the same rate if we continue to do that. But the other parts of it were so good. The offense was so good. The defense was so good. I think that helped carry the day.
Right.
Butch, you expressed your frustration last Sunday with the way you played the opening weekend. Do you feel like this team made progress in last week?
100%. I think since Tuesday on, we had great spirit out of that game against Troy. They provided a lot of that, and I thought the guys rose up. Wednesday was just very, very solid, business-like, if you will, and I thought we were ready this weekend. I thought we played pretty consistent. I'm talking about the freebies and maybe we misfired a lot on the mound today, but I think our minds were involved in the ball game the whole time. So I think we've had a great week, and I think I know that because I've seen more spirit from Tuesday to when today closes to finish a week than I saw the first 3 games, and I do put an asterisk by it. I think our team's got a chance to be close if we continue to make good decisions and stay together. And as we're challenged, if we'll continue to lean on one another and not fracture, this has a chance to be a close team. And I think that was evident by, trying to get through that first series after, what we'd gone through, and what those boys are there for Cade. We didn't even know how to act, with a lot of the players, and even as the coach. So I can only imagine with the team, but this week was more of what I expected to see us when we play the game of baseball.
You mentioned Cade. Did he get banged up yesterday?
Yeah, I think a little hip pointer. We actually took him out for the ninth defensively. I just thought the hip pointer's tight, and to that note, little nuggets. I just, finally, it's a tough week, that he's going through, and probably sleeping, probably not eating, and all those things. That was protection. I don't think there's an injury there, but I just think he lost some weight that he needs to gain. He went through, a pretty traumatic week, and just felt like when we took him out yesterday, we could tell he wasn't moving right, and we want to give him the whole day off today to hopefully be back ready to go on Tuesday for us.